Strategy I just started. I'm going to use a super trend. I'm going to set the super trend probably on 10 and 1. I'm going to go to 15-second candles right here on normal candles, and I'm going to start my trade amount at about $20. My expiration time is also going to be 15 seconds. Now, the strategy here is kind of cool. So what we'll do is we'll take a market that's kind of just floundering, going sideways and back and forth like this. It doesn't matter what the market is as long as the market isn't trending really hard, and there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you the reason. Alright, I'm trying to pick a pretty high payout, but anything over 70 or 80 is okay with me. Um, so any of these markets would probably be okay. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this market here that's used a lot on the Australian Canadian OTC. So we got a lot of back and forth. Now the strategy is pretty cool. We're on 15-second candles, 15-second expiry. When the trend change, when the super trend prints a new trend, after it prints, we're gonna go the opposite way of the trend, and we're gonna use Martingale until we win. So usually you can see example, this trend printed at the end of this candle. So what in this case you would go up opposite of the trend, and you would have won the first one. Now this one, same thing, you would have won the first one. That doesn't always happen. I can't. Here you probably would have won this one as well. Now this one, it would have printed at the end of this candle, and then you would have lost at the end of this candle, but at the end of the but then the next candle you would have won going the opposite way of the higher. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you how to do this with Martingale. So you can lose on several tries as long as you're doing the Martingale, as long as you don't have more than 8 candles of the same color. Okay, we didn't get anything there, so we're gonna go to the next one. Just gonna look for our situation. Now the good thing is, even here, if we would have caught this late, we still could have taken it down here, even if we wouldn't have seen it at the end of this print. As long as it's green, we're going to print in the opposite direction down, and we would have won here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find one to show you. You have to wait for the super trend to change. Okay, this one changed, and we missed our opportunity here. If that would have been green again, I would have taken it down that way. Okay, so you are going to get a lot of opportunities, though. I'm just not getting it here, but doesn't take much to get an opportunity, as you can see. Just gotta wait a minute or two to find what you're looking for, and we might try something here. Okay, we started on a little bit of an uptrend here, and now we're going sideways again. Of course that can always change, but as long as we're not trending really hard and get stuck in a really hard trend, we can win a lot, especially with Martingale. Okay, so this one's starting to trend a little bit hard. So this one, we would have taken it at the end of this candle, lost 4 times, and then finally on the 5th Martingale, we would have won. So that would have worked, okay? So you can see a lot of situations where you can win. Let's try to take this one here. We're starting to push a little bit hard, but we're going to take it opposite direction of the down. We're going to go up. At the end of the candle when it prints, right there, we're going to take it up for $20. You can see our balance is $9.48 after it was $9.68. Okay, and then I need to go ahead and put this up to $40 just in case I need to do it again. Okay, I lost that one, so I'm going to martingale as soon as I can, as soon as the win or loss comes through. We're going to try that, and I need to get up to 80. Oh, and okay, I actually won it that time, okay? So it fought, but it came back. So the idea is that when it prints a new super trend change, a change in trend, Eventually, there's going to be some pushback, and when it pushes back on the 15-second candle, you can do it on 30-second candles or even 1-minute candles. Eventually, within a few candles, hopefully less than 6 or 8, then you're going to win. Now here you can see that this is really pushing, and so that would make me a little nervous. So I probably wouldn't jump in on this one, even though you can see here that there's a chance that we would have won right in here. Now there's a different strategy I would use for that trending market, but we'll save that for a different video. Okay, we're going kind of sideways on these. They're kind of jumping a lot, but we might go ahead and do it here. It did print, and I took it a little bit late, and unfortunately I took it at $80, which was very foolish. That was really foolish. I'm going to go try to double it right here, and not quite doubling it. I started really high, so I started my money at a really high level, which is not good. So I still did the martingale. I still won on the second try. Now I got to remember to take my amount all the way back to $10 or $20 or wherever I want to start. I can start with $1 if I want to, depending on my account size. Okay, so you can see that we grew the account here pretty good. We actually took a trade on 80, lost it, and then we won it at 150. I didn't have time to punch in 160 because the candle was moving too fast, but I did almost double it, and I won the second trade. So our account size did go up, of course. Okay, here we're going to go in the opposite direction. It's going to print down, so we're going to go up. Okay, $20 up on the trend change. Now this one's pushing pretty hard, so we don't know how long it's going to push for, and I need to up my amount on the plus to 40. Okay, I'm trying to catch it at the end here. I lost my first one. I'm going to go ahead and up this up to 80. I'm using the plus sign to get there faster, so I don't have to manually punch it in. Okay, 40. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're punching it in at $80. Okay, I'm going to have to up this to 160 just in case. Actually, it says 150. I can't get to 160 fast enough. And we finally did win it there. I think that was on the third one. So we went from 20. Okay, that's right. So it worked there again, and our account size is here. We didn't quite get to double that last one. We went at 150 instead of 160, which was unfortunate because I couldn't punch it in fast enough. So I might want to think about doing this on 30-second candles, or on 1-minute candles would also be great, or 2-minute candles, but you have to wait for the trend change. So I'm going to try one more, take another chance here maybe. I'm going to go back to $20. It's okay to start lower at $1, $5, $10. You can start as low as you want. The lower you start, the better, depending on your account size. So $20 to start would be 2% of this account. So we might try it one more time if we get what we're looking for. Trying some different currencies. Some of these are starting to trend. The time right now is 10:49 Central Standard Time, and we are in the month of November. It's November 2. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this. Trend change about to be printing. We're going to go the opposite direction now. And we're going to double our size just in case we lose this. We're going to go down again if we lose it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we doubled it. Got a pretty good entry point on the down. Now it is starting to trend against us, but we'll keep riding it on the Martingale. We'll take a little chance here. And we did happen to win that one right there at the last second. That was on Amex, American Express, okay? So our count is now up to 1055, okay? So I hope you enjoy this strategy. So be careful to try to do it on kind of sideways markets as much as possible, because you can see that once you start trending, like I don't even know how we won that last one, but we did because it pulled down right at the last second right here, okay? But you can see that this is really starting to trend now. And all these greens, I could actually take it at this point back on $20 since they're all green and since we're looking for a red, okay? So right here, I'm going to take it down. Now it is starting to trend, so it could trend farther for sure. But since it's all green, I'm going to go ahead and take it down since they're all green to start with. And we finally printed a red and we won that one. And so if you come into something like this and you see that they're all the same color, like this right here, then you could start buying in later and it actually give you a bigger chance to win, I think, because all these that you would have lost in Martingale, if you jumped in here, you might lose 1, 2. You have a chance of winning right here, 3. If you didn't win that one, by chance, it bounced against you. 4, 5, 6, finally on 7, you would have won. So if you want to wait till you get 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6 of this candle and then start Martingale, I think your chances could go up, okay? So give it a shot, but be careful. This is definitely not financial advice in any way. These are just strategies, educational, and your money is at risk when you're in binary options. So you have to use money management, and you don't want to risk more than a very small percentage of your account, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% at the most in any given case, because you can get wiped out really fast. So this is not financial advice. These are just strategies. The market, it can turn against you at any point. So you have to be really, really careful and smart and use money management. Okay, that's it for tonight. This was a Thursday night, November 2, 2023. The time right now is 10:52. So that's what this print right here is. And so that's it for now. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one.